ready?
One second, we got this commercial. Can't skip it. Screen record commercial. God damn, bro, this fucking commercial. Save. Alright. I'm gonna start 3, 2. Alright, started.
All right. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We the brothers from the GMS branch of Cleveland, coming once more through the spirit and power through Yahweh Shem Shai. And before we get started, as always, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. All right, double honor to the head of apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and sound doctrine, who taught us this 100% truth according to the scriptures. We want to say peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that spread through the four corners of the earth. Okay, through the spirit, our beloved brother Bakar, he put a scripture in the group chat today, and I was inspired by it, and I just, used that precept, to build off of, the title of this lesson is named Feed the Flock. All right. So without further ado, we're just going to get that John 21. We're going to read John 21 and 12 on down to 17.
God, this is the book of John, chapter 21 and verse 12. It says, Yahushua said unto them, come and dine. And none of the disciples durst ask him, who art thou? Knowing that it was the Lord.
All right. And so this was the time where Yahushua, all right, came back on the scene, all right, after he was crucified, all right, and he made himself visible, all right, to the disciples. Okay. You got it.
It says, Yahushua then cometh and taketh bread and giveth them and fish likewise.
Mm-hmm.
This is now the third time that Yahushua shewed himself to. It says that Yahushua. This is now the third time that Yahushua shewed himself to his disciples. After that, he was risen from the dead.
Mm-hmm. You got it. Come on.
So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, feed my sheep. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, when thou wast young, thou girdest thyself and walkest.
No, that's it. Yeah, let's read out of 17. But the point being, Yahushua, all right, is commanding Peter, which is second in command. If you know through the Spirit, all right, that's King David, all right, because it's talked about, that Peter have the keys also, and who that refers to too. King David also talks about the scripture, but the overtone message of this, Yahushua told Peter to feed his sheep. And not only that, all right, you got to understand that he said it 3 times, and that number is spiritual, and that number 3 represents understanding, okay? And, that the message was, okay, the overtone message was feed the sheep. And who is the sheep? All right, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American and Seminole Indian of Negro descent. All right, and that sheep, all right, mainly are the elect, man, because they're going to be the ones who follow the Lamb wherever so he go. Okay, so you know the message, and that's not talking about you know, sheep on a farm. All right, that's talking about the nation of Israel for the most part. But you know, if you can grab Jeremiah 3:14. All right, and how was the sheep was supposed to, how was the sheep supposed to be fed?
Say it one more time.
Jeremiah 3:14.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 14. It says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you, one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." Right, and the scripture just read that the Lord is married unto us, because when you go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 56, and verse 4, verse 2. So like I missed it, but the scripture tell you that the Lord is thy maker, is thy husband, right? Because the Lord, he just said that he was married unto us, man.
And the scripture talk about Israel is like a comely woman, roughly paraphrasing. All right, it's likened unto a comely woman, so you know, it's spiritual.
This book of Isaiah 54 and verse 5. It says, "For thy maker is thy husband, the Lord of hosts, Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." Right. So going back to the book of Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 14, it says, "Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will make you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion," because we're going to go back into the kingdom. You know, we're going to, the Lord's going to cleanse Jerusalem. It's going to be a dwelling place again.
And through that, all right, that you have to go out, all right, in the highways and byways, all right, to make your election and calling sure, your calling and your election sure, roughly paraphrasing, all right.
I'm going to read the next verse. It says, "I will give you pastors according to my heart."
Right. And that heart is your mind, all right? And the Hebrew word for that is lab, all right?
"Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding."
Okay, there you go. Feed the flock. That's what Yahweh Shah told Peter. All right, feed my sheep. Okay, and how do you feed the flock, the sheep? All right, through these live streams, throughout there on the highways and byways and hedges. All right, Yahweh Shah commanded the 12. All right, what's that? St. Matthew's 5 and 10. All right. Also, if you can, Baba Kashah, grab that First Peter 2 and 1 in the NLT, because I was supposed to grab this first, but you know, through the Spirit, you know, it is still all coming together.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, "So get rid of all evil behavior," in the NLT. "Be none with all deceit, hypocrisy, jealousy, and all unkind speech. Like newborn babies, you must crave pure spiritual milk, so that you will grow into a full experience of salvation. Cry out for this nourishment."
That's it. So the point being, man, it's this milk, which is a spiritual what? Say it again. Read that one more time.
It says a spiritual. It says like newborn babies, you must crave pure spiritual milk.
Right.
So that you will grow into a full experience of salvation.
And that the point being is the word. All right. It's the word that, you know, feeds you. All right. That's what Yahweh Shah was basically telling Peter, man. Feed the sheep, which is the elect, man. All right. The elect is going to follow Yahweh Shah wherever so he goes. So this word is the main ingredient, all right, of your salvation, as the scripture just said there, which is a beautiful scripture there, you know. So, you know, you have to feed the flock in order to, you know, to keep, all right, the sheep, all right, focus on your Habashim Shah, because if you happen to have sheep and you stop feeding them, what's likely gonna happen? they gonna end up dying. And guess what? That's spiritual, because guess what? What do Proverbs say? He that went about a way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. You see how important it is to feed the flock, man. And the Lord, told Peter 3 times. And what's spiritual about that? Our beloved apostle Tahar said, that brothers should do 3 videos a day. But really you can do more. All right, because if you think about it, everyone and everything basically needs to eat every day. All right, and without you feeding the flock each and every day, what is going to happen? You're going to end up, being all out your hookup. All right, this word, all right, is what keep you. Okay, but after you receive this word, you got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, you got it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 27, because it's a reward for doing what the Lord told us to do, and also it's a penalty for not doing what the Lord told us to do, man. Mm-hmm. Because like the brothers we've been going into, the Lord has required us to feed the flock. That's a part of the Lord's business. Mm-hmm. This is His food bank. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them. That goes for anybody, family members, friends, anybody that doesn't want to feed the flock, of Yahweh Shema Shah, and help, elect members receive salvation. It says, which would not that I should reign over them. It says, but those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Right, so if you don't feed the flock of the Lord, you're going to be slain, man, before Yahweh Shah. Because Yahweh Shah said he ain't come but for the lost sheep. So he's already the shepherd. That's his whole motivation. The scriptures say, he said, I think that's in the book of Matthew, that he come to do the Lord's business. I think he told his mother that. Mm-hmm. Know ye not that I am come to do my Father's business? Mm-hmm. And he said he ain't come but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So he already was feeding the flock. Mm-hmm. Now it's our job. We enter into other men's labors. Now we have to make sure the sheep are fed. We don't like a hungry stomach. Of course we fast, but the scriptures say, we don't. The scripture says it's better that a man should die by the sword than to die by famine.
That's right.
So why would we leave our flock? Not even our flock. This is Yahweh Shema Shah's flock. We'll leave his flock empty-handed when it comes to the food, man.
Right, and and guess what? Everyone, the scriptures talk about for the harvest is plenty, but the laborers is few. All right, so this, on the grand scheme of things, this is not for everybody. Right. But this is only for the hopeful elect, man, which here in GMS, all right, preach it and teach, okay? Because, the Lord is only coming for a remnant, all right? The 144,000, all right, and the 1/3, all right? And ultimately, the Lord is only dealing with the men and the nation of Israel, all right? You said the tabernacle of Yahweh Shema Shah is with men, all right? Men's going is of the Lord. All right, remember Jeremiah, in that belly have I known thee and ordained thee a prophet, roughly paraphrasing. So, these are the those, all right, that's going to, basically who the Lord is going to have mercy on, those that he have called from the very beginning, okay? So, like once before, going back, it's how important it is to feed the flock, man. And guess what? By you going out there and sacrificing and doing the things that's pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shah, man, you're going to receive a reward for that, But I got a quick one. This is Romans 10 and 15, and it reads, let me see, I'm going to start at 14. No, I'm going to start at 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, all right? And that's the elect, but you see how important the names are. You have to have Yahweh. If you don't have Yahweh Shema Shah, the names, you're not going to be delivered, okay? It say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. For what end is it for you, okay? Woe to him that say, Lord, Lord, all right? It says here, for whatsoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Say, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? You see how important that is, how the Lord raised up the men of Yahweh Shai. You know, you can't, just conjure up this in your mind and be like these wacky tacky Christians and just going on a rant, open up one scripture, close the book. No. All right. You have to be all the way, it says the scripture says damn, how it go? It's like I lost my train of thought. Satan, but nevertheless, okay, just getting back into the tone of things, the spirit of things. You have to have this truth, and you have to preach it, the 100% truth. All right, not half truth, not 99.9 truth. All right, but finishing off, it says 15. And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings and good things, man. And that's the beautiness of preaching His word, man. Because this is the Lord's business. All right, the Lord is gathering His elect through the prophets, man. The Lord said, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach this gospel, man. So that's part of feeding the flock. That's part of the Lord was gonna make us fishers of men. All right, and guess what? You're gonna be rewarded for that, man. If you stand stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so we're gonna end off with that. We want to say Shalom. We're gonna say Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to the head apostle, elders, great millstone, peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that spread through the four corners of the earth. Shalom and Kwan Rasharala.